Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Both with ties on today, very smart.
Yeah, where's your tie? Where's your
I
tie?
don't come to wear a tie.
There's only one.
Why can't you wear a tie?
There's only one person letting the team down.
I don't see why we need a tie. It's quite a casual show, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Just tell everybody you don't know how to tie a tie.
Can you tie a tie?
I can, but not very,
No, he
not
can't.
very well.
There's not much you can do.
No, that's very true.
Quite honestly. Well, I don't want to be harsh, but
No, I think that's fair. That's okay. That's all right.
people take you shopping. Don't they?
Yeah.
Jules is with us as well. Jules, this is your last thing you do before you go on holiday.
That's right. I'm literally on holidays as soon as extra time is over. So I'm counting down the minutes, to be honest.
Should we drag this on?
What are you trying to say? Hurry up, stop talking about ties.
We have 700 questions. Jules, who's stopping Lionel Messi from winning the 2021 Ballon d'Or? I mean, seriously.
No one.
Not Lewandowski, Jules. The boys want Lewandowski.
As much as Criag hates the Ballon d'Or, this is a conversation we need to have. Just as a reward for winning this Copa America and shining through it and taking this team to finally end the curse of 28 years without a trophy, his own curse of 15 years without a trophy with the national team. This is wonderful, this is beautiful, and just for that, and everything else he did in the season, but just for that, he deserves the Ballon d'Or again.
Cancelled last year's, didn't they?
Yes, they did, yes, because of COVID.
I thought Kante would.
Big blow, wasn't it?
I thought Kante was in poor position, but Messi's got it now.
What about Lewandowski?
No,
What do you care about the
No?
I care a lot.
Nah.
I care a lot about the Ballon d'Or.
Hey guys, which
My
season?
favourite thing
Which season team would you really
ever.
dream of playing for?
What was the question?
Which season team would you really? For example, I really would love to play for the Barcelona 2011 team and the Bayern 2013 team. Which would you like to play?
Bayern 2011, Barca 2011.
Yeah.
That's the best team I've seen.
Yeah, that was a bit special. Jules, for you?
I will play for the France 82, 84, 86 team because that was just... I would be in the middle with Platini and Gires and Tigana and we would just be having fun all the time.
I think I would play for Liverpool in the 80s because they seem to have a jolly good time
Yeah,
off
they
the
did.
field
Oh, they
from the
did.
stories that we
Liverpool
have
in the
heard.
80s, yeah, that'd work.
Yeah.
With
Same.
Nickel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Sure.
fun, wouldn't it? For Craig, if Scotland played in the Gold Cup,
Yeah.
would they win it?
No. Don't know. Who's in it?
Well,
Because Scotland
It's
have
CONCACAF, isn't
Scotland
it?
have a history of losing to teams that they should
Right.
never lose to, and
Yeah.
hence that would be the Gold Cup.
well, considering this year the US have fielded pretty much a C team, that's how Herc described it. I think Scotland.
They
would
got
beat-
a C team,
I
the
think
US?
Scotland would beat the US, wouldn't they, Shaq?
No.
C team.
You do not think so?
Yeah.
Scotland always feel a C team.
Scotland should be a USC team, whoever they are. I don't know. I'm not following the competition.
Yes.
Clearly, unlikely to. Either, even if I'm bribed, I won't be watching it.
Right.
And Mexico not in it.
Yes, Mexico are in it. They fielded a stronger side.
They always do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they should be. So
Yes.
yeah.
So the Gold Cup and Copa America, none.
Well, normally I'm all over the Copa America like a rash, but I was watching the Euros this year. What are you laughing?
Nothing.
I'll be honest with you. I have to be quite frank with you. In my lifetime, I've never watched the Copa America. I'm not suggesting it's not a good tournament. I've just never watched it. As for the Gold Cup, there's not enough money in the world you can pay me to watch that trash.
For Jules, after Florentino Perez's
that upset
latest
somebody? Oh, I might be
exploits come
upset.
into the light, and when he, of course, shamed Ronaldo, Raul, Mourinho, Casillas, is it wise for Mbappe to go to Real Madrid for free next season, or is it better for him
you
to
want
go
these
to
glasses?
Liverpool or start at PSG?
He is squinting a little bit, isn't he? He's squinting, yeah.
Won't be long.
I don't think those tapes will if Kylian wants to go, I don't think that will put him off. You know, this was a long time ago for some of them. There was a context to it at the time. Still, I don't think Florentino Perez should have said some of the things that he had said publicly. But I don't think that will put off Kylian Mbappe to go there if that's what he wants to do. I still think that he's still thinking about what's the best. He is today at Marco Verratti's wedding. Unfortunately, I could not be there because of COVID and because I'm going on holidays tomorrow. So
and a lack of
sorry,
invite.
Marco.
And
But
extra
Kylian
time.
is there,
Yes.
and maybe while being there with Ibra, and Pocholavedzi and all his current teammates, former teammates, maybe he can have a chat and think a bit more about staying at the club. This is the best thing for you to do, Kylian. Stay in Paris for all your career.
Did you have anyone famous at your wedding, Jules?
I had Gary Clichy, who was my best man.
Oh, wow.
I
Very
would have guessed
nice.
that in a long,
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Oh, why would you?
Hey,
Long
no, I
time.
know.
If I said to you, just off the cuff, who was Julian's best man? You'd be here all day.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't have gone for a former Arsenal player, would I?
Oh, obviously not. Well,
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would have guessed that.
well I know, that's what I'm saying.
Could have had Frank. Imagine Frank's best man speech.
Who was your best man?
My brother.
Oh, nice one. Yeah. How was his speech?
it was good, actually. It was really good, yeah.
Better than mine.
Did you shout it? Was it Kevin Hislop? Is that his name?
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
And I didn't shout at him. The audience,
Right.
what would you call them? Family?
Friends. What do you call those people out there?
The guests.
Who are you again?
Well, these people. So, yeah, Kevin Hitchcock, who's now the goalkeeping coach at the New England Revolution under
Okay,
Bruce Arena,
yeah.
was my best man.
What was the problem with the speech? What?
It just wasn't very good.
Oh.
Well, they tried to be funny, and he wasn't.
Wow.
So I had to bail him out.
How was Gail Clichy's speech, Jules?
It was very good, and he had to do it obviously in the two languages because
Yes.
Mrs. L being Welsh, you know, they had some English people there, English speaking, French speaking. So he did really well.
He did it in Welsh as well.
Did he just say Mrs. L?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Tell you what else-
I thought it was me.
I'll tell you what else,
Oh,
Hitchy.
Mrs. L.
Hitchy was WhatsApping me all during the Euros.
Oh, really?
Come on, England, all the time.
Ah.
And then it went, funny enough, it went a little bit quiet. until the day after the final, I went, come on, England! What could possibly go? Oh, oops.
Shaq, does Everton become more appealing to players than Arsenal right now? If you're a player, who would you pick between them?
Ooh, that's a very good question, you know. I don't know. I'd still go with Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'd still go with Arsenal. But I have to give it some thought.
Well, you didn't
well,
really give it
quite
that much
clearly.
thought, Shaq. About
No,
5 seconds.
well,
Man, they need to get their finger out,
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Jules, they're your team. When are they going to sort themselves out?
Well, I think keeping faith in the manager is a good thing to start with, and giving him this season to improve the team, prove himself in a way is good. I think they're going to make some interesting signings, some young players that can add value to this squad. And I'm hoping really that without any European competition, which gives you time to work, and we've seen that with teams in the past, that when you only can focus on the Premier League and you have the whole week to prepare for your match at the weekend and don't have to travel for a game on a Saturday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Tuesday, it helps you massively. So I'm hoping that we'll see a big improvement in this Arsenal team focusing only on the Premier League.
He'll be under pressure this year, won't he?
Yes, definitely.
Arteta.
Yeah, money in the
That
bank
sort of
is gone. FA Cup
that
is
sort of
gone.
honeymoon.
Yeah.
Well, not saying it was a honeymoon from our perspective, but he did get a little bit of leeway. I mean, he was in some hot coals during the year when they went on that really bad run, but he got himself out of that pickle, to be fair, because he was under a fair amount of pressure with sort of around mid-season. I can't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, this is going to be a real big one for him. And can we just cut? Not too many more questions. I got to get home for this Gold Cup.
Two more questions, don't worry.
When is it? Tonight. There must be a Gold Cup game tonight.
Yeah, the US are in action tonight.
Are they?
Yep.
Brilliant. What better way to pass an evening?
Did the return of
Watching the USC team.
Did the return of Benzema create a rift between the French players, Jules, which ultimately led to a poor Euros? If he hadn't returned, maybe Giroud wouldn't have made the comment publicly, which created bad repercussions. Yeah,
that's a fair point. I don't think rift is the right word. Certainly, I think one of Deschamps' mistakes was to call him back so late. He could have done it in March, for example, for the friendlies, and that would have given far more time for everyone, including Benzema himself, to sort of settle himself into the squad and the dressing room. Instead, it was straight before the Euros, a bit of preparation, and then straight into the competition. I don't think that helped. Yeah, of course, there was a bit of tension. I think Griezmann, for example, thought there was far too much limelight on Benzema himself. maybe the bromance between Mbappe and Benzema was a bit too much for other players as well. So yeah, there was a few issues on the back of him coming back and his return. I don't think that was purely the only reason why they failed in the Euros.
What a bunch of softies.
Yes.
Griezmann thought there was a bit too much limelight, and one or two thought there was too much limelight. Of course there's going to be limelight on a player coming back in after 5 years or whatever it is, in that form, for the Euros. Here's the problem. They were 3-1 up against Switzerland and they blew it.
Yep.
You can talk about, he didn't like him and he didn't like him. They were 3-1 up, they were cruising. They blew it. Absolutely blew it.
Final question, Shaka and Craig, have you ever had any of your teammates complain about the design of your club's kits? No. Did you ever design?
Yes.
Have you seen some of my kits?
Shaka, you have the most
sometimes
flamboyant.
Sometimes you talk.
That's one way to put it.
How much did you liaise with the designers?
None.
Did you have any say whatsoever?
Nope.
No.
They just showed up.
Are you bonkers?
Pre-season.
Are you right in the head? You know how footballers have got enough to worry about designing
Oh
the
my
kit?
goodness.
I'll have you know I'm very design-oriented myself.
Well, what's happened to you now? Seen yourself in the mirror this morning?
Oh,
You had that tie on the other day, by the way.
Right.
It's
No,
too-
it didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, it didn't.
You did.
There you
I
are.
had a blue tie on Tuesday. It was blue.
What else do you have to worry about? You train for 90 minutes a day.
Sometimes they go on 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Cut that by 30. That's a long one.
Don't ask me about anything else. I'm far too busy.
See, very generic throw out there because a game's 90 minutes. You think teams train for 90 minutes.
It's normally about a 90-minute session when I used to go to
How the
training.
hell do you know?
What? I used to go to
Because you-
training every day back in the day, didn't
Where
I?
at?
For who?
At Real Madrid.
Oh, Real Madrid?
Yes. I
You
used to
hang
live
about
there.
like a little fanboy.
No,
looking for autographs.
Yes,
Raul,
exactly what I did.
waiting
yes.
for Raul.
Yes.
No, sometimes when
Iron.
yeah, they'd be like that. Excuse me, security, there's a bit of riff-raff in here, get him out. Get him out. And you like that with your autograph book. Excuse me, Mr. McManaman or whatever. Mr. Raul, who else is
Mr.
there?
Raul.
Mr. Zidane. I think players will talk about kits when they come out, but they don't. Like Chelsea kit
no
was
impact.
one of the kits
no
was a
input.
sort of orange and grey.
Right.
Away kit looked a bit horrible.
Was that Cause? Were Cause?
Yeah, cause of a beer, yeah.
Yeah. No, I know, but were they the sponsors then?
Yes.
What was the Cause? Yeah. God, he's in a chippy mood. It's going to be a long summer, Shaq.
It's not. I'm not coming in.
Thank God. Jules, take him on holiday with you. You, Craig and Gail Clichy.
2 weeks, son. You're on countdown. 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
That's all you got. 2
ESPN
weeks.
FC, they will be back tomorrow. Craig's off.
Do you know when Jules goes on his holiday? Gab's going to turn up.
Oh my God. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.